Breaking drama alert. CHRISEANROCK's sister CHASITY is officially home from J-Land. The internet is already going crazy. Fans are flooding timelines with questions, rumors, and conspiracy theories because this isn't just a family reunion. This could be the start of the wildest chapter yet in the Rock family saga. According to insiders, CHASITY's release wasn't quiet. Witnesses claim cameras were rolling. Family members were waiting, and CHASITY walked out with the same unbothered energy that has fans calling her the realest rock sister. But here's the twist. Some people are whispering that her return could ignite new beef, not just inside the Rock family, but across the entire entertainment scene. Why? Because while CHASITY was behind bars, tensions in the Rock household have been boiling. Chrisean's career has skyrocketed, Blueface drama has been non-stop, and other siblings have been fighting for their own spotlight. Now that CHASITY is free, insiders say she's coming back with receipts, grudges, and possibly a plan to expose everything she's been holding in. And fans, they're torn. Some are celebrating her freedom with hashtags like #CHASITY home and #RockSistersUnite. Others are warning that this is about to blow up into another family war, with one fan tweeting CHASITY out. Oh, the Rock drama about to hit level 100. But the real question is, will CHASITY's homecoming bring peace to the family? Or will it be the spark that sets off the next round of public explosions? Because if the whispers are true, the drama that's about to unfold will make everything we've seen so far look like child's play. To understand why CHASITY Rock's release from jail has the internet buzzing, you need to know the chaotic, messy, and explosive history of the Rock family itself. Because this isn't just about one sister coming home. This is about years of rivalry, betrayal, loyalty, and public scandals colliding at the exact same moment. The Rock family isn't new to drama. Chrisean Rock, the breakout star of reality TV and hip-hop controversy, has practically made headlines every other week. From her on-and-off toxic roller coaster with Blueface to viral fights, Instagram lives, and jaw-dropping interviews, Chrisean has built a reputation as both unpredictable and unstoppable. But while the spotlight has mostly stayed on her, her siblings have often been caught in the crossfire. Enter CHASITY, CHASITY Rock. One of Chrisean's sisters has always been a polarizing figure. To some, she's been the protective sibling who calls things as she sees them. To others, she's been a troublemaker, stirring the pot and refusing to let Chrisean have the spotlight without interruption. Over the years, there have been leaked arguments, online shade, and even physical altercations between the sisters, some caught on camera, some whispered about in fan forums. So when CHASITY was sent to jail, it wasn't just a private family matter, it became a public storyline. Fans dissected every detail. What was she arrested for? How did her relationship with Chrisean play into it? And what would happen when she eventually came home? Entire TikTok threads speculated on whether her return would lead to reconciliation or total chaos. And the timing of her release, absolutely explosive. Chrisean is at one of the most pivotal points in her career. With Blueface locked up, she's been riding a wave of independence, gaining new fans who see her as a survivor stepping out of toxicity. She's got new music brewing, viral appearances stacking up, and a brand new narrative as a single mom trying to boss up. For the first time, Chrisean has been controlling her own story, but with CHASITY back in the picture, that control might slip away. Family insiders claim CHASITY has always resented how Chrisean dominates headlines, while the rest of the siblings are left in the shadows. Some even whisper that CHASITY feels like she's the realest Rock sister, the one who isn't afraid to expose uncomfortable truths even if it means airing dirty laundry that could tarnish Chrisean's rising brand. And let's not forget, the Rock sisters have a history of brutal public beef. From screaming matches on Instagram Live to cryptic subtweets aimed at each other, they've never shied away from airing their issues in front of the world. In fact, some fans argue that the Rock family drama is more entertaining than any reality show currently on TV. That's why CHASITY's release is more than just another headline. It's a potential game-changer. Already, fan speculation is running wild. Some believe CHASITY will play peacemaker, reuniting the family and supporting Chrisean as she navigates single motherhood. Others are convinced CHASITY is coming for revenge, ready to spill secrets about Chrisean and Blueface that could flip the entire narrative upside down. One viral comment on Twitter put it bluntly: "CHASITY been sitting quiet in jail too long. She coming home with receipts." Another fan countered, "Nah, she gone protect her sister now." This is about to be Rock Sisters versus everybody. But here's where things get even crazier. According to alleged insiders, CHASITY has already hinted behind the scenes that she's planning to go live and set the record straight. If that's true, then whatever she says could either clear the air or ignite the biggest family feud we've seen yet. And the stakes are higher than ever. With Chrisean's career momentum building, even the smallest controversy could shake her progress. CHASITY's return adds a volatile new element to an already unstable mix. So the question is this homecoming about to bring healing? Or is it about to detonate the Rock family's most dangerous drama yet? Because what happened just hours after CHASITY's release proves this isn't going to be a quiet reunion. It's going to be messy, public, and shocking. The first hours after CHASITY Rock's release were nothing short of cinematic, except instead of being heartwarming, they were chaotic, loud, and dripping with tension. Fans who camped outside the jail with their phones out were the first to capture it. CHASITY didn't walk out quietly. She strutted out with her head high, flashing a smirk that immediately set social media on fire. Someone in the crowd shouted, "CHASITY's free!" And she shouted back, "Y'all know the real Rock sister is back?" That one line sparked a wildfire. Within minutes, the clip was circulating on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. Fans couldn't decide if she was shading Chrisean, reclaiming her own spotlight, or simply hyping herself up. But one thing was clear: CHASITY's return wasn't going to be quiet. And then came the first twist, only hours later. CHASITY went live on Instagram. Thousands of people tuned in instantly, desperate to hear what she had to say. She didn't waste time easing into it. She lit a blunt, adjusted the camera, and said, "Y'all been listening to one side of the story while I was locked up? But now I'm back, and I'm ready to talk. And trust me, everything ain't what it looks like with Chrisean." The comments section exploded. Some begged her to spill tea. Others begged her not to start drama. But CHASITY was just getting started. She hinted that while she was in jail, she heard plenty of things about what was happening in the Rock family. She claimed people had been using her absence to rewrite the narrative and make her look like the black sheep. She also suggested that Chrisean hadn't reached out to her as much as fans thought, dropping cryptic lines like, "Blood don't always mean loyalty, y'all. Don't get it twisted." Screenshots of the live spread instantly, and blogs picked up the story with headlines like, "CHASITY Rock throws shade at Chrisean hours." After release, and Rock Sisters war brewing again. But here's where things went nuclear. Not long after CHASITY's live, Chrisean posted her own story. No words, just a short clip of her in the studio, holding her baby, with the caption, "Some people never change." The internet exploded again. Fans immediately connected the dots. Chrisean had just sent a silent but lethal shot at her sister. Suddenly, the Rock family reunion turned into a digital war. Twitter threads broke it all down like play-by-play sports commentary. CHASITY said Chrisean ain't loyal. Chrisean clapped back with "Some people never change." Oh, it's on. This family cannot stay out of drama for 24 hours. Stay out of drama for 24 hours. Meanwhile, fan pages started pulling up old receipts of CHASITY and Chrisean's previous fights, clips of them arguing on IG Live, old interviews where they threw shade at each other, even leaked texts showing their long-standing rivalry. The narrative shifted from CHASITY's home to round two of the Rock Sisters feud is about to begin. But the twist within the twist came later that night. A mysterious Twitter account allegedly tied to someone close to the Rocks posted screenshots of messages claiming CHASITY had been talking to Blueface while he was in jail. The messages suggested Chasity and Blueface had been on friendly terms. Discussing Chrisean behind her back, the internet lost its collective mind, if true. This wasn't just sibling rivalry, this was betrayal. Fans immediately accused Chasity of siding with Chrisean's toxic ex against her own blood. Hashtags like #CHASITY snake and #family betrayal started trending. But Chasity didn't back down. She went live again, denying the messages were real, but also throwing another shot. "Y'all so worried about me in blue, but maybe worry about why my own sister ain't checked on me the whole time I was down." That line sent the fan base into a frenzy. People debated endlessly, was Chasity lying? Was she bitter? Or was she actually exposing something deeper about Chrisean's image as the family-first sister? By morning, blogs and YouTube channels were dropping hour-long breakdowns of the drama, analyzing every screenshot, every post, and every cryptic lyric Chrisean had teased in her music. One thing was clear. Chastity's return had already reignited the most explosive family feud in hip-hop. But here's where the story escalates even further. Because just as fans were choosing sides between Chasity and Chrisean, a shocking new leak hit the internet one that could shatter the Rock family image forever, if the Rock family drama wasn't already messy enough. The next wave of revelations turned it into a full-blown circus the morning after. Chastity's cryptic Instagram live and Chrisean's cold response. A bombshell leak dropped on Twitter from an anonymous gossip account with nearly 500,000 followers. The post contained what it claimed were recorded jailhouse calls conversations between Chasity and outside contacts during her time behind bars. In one of the recordings, Chasity could allegedly be heard venting about Chrisean, saying, "She don't care about me. She'll only care about cameras, music, and blue. Family don't mean nothing when it come to her image." The audio spread like wildfire. Fans dissected every word, with some declaring it proof that Chasity was bitter and jealous, while others argued it exposed the truth about Chrisean's priorities. Hashtags like #CHASITY speaks and #ChrisEAN exposed trended simultaneously, showing just how divided the fanbase had become. But the leak didn't stop there. Another clip surfaced where Chasity allegedly laughed about how easy it would be to flip the narrative when she got out. "They think they know me. Nah, I know things about Chrisean nobody's ready to hear." Suddenly, speculation turned into panic. What did Chasity mean? What secrets was she holding on to? Was she threatening to expose her own sister for clout? That's when the shocking reveal came. An Instagram blog claimed to have receipts. DMs allegedly between Chasity and Blueface's manager. In these messages, Chasity appeared to hint that she could clear his name by sharing details about Chrisean's behavior that the media didn't know. Fans went into meltdown. If true, this wasn't just sibling rivalry, it was treachery. The idea that Chasity could be plotting to help Blueface, the man who'd humiliated and hurt her sister for years, was almost unthinkable. Twitter blew up with comments like, "So Chastity's loyalty is to Blue over her own blood? That's insane. This family is finished. Ain't no coming back from this. She sides with Blue. Chastity's career in the public eye is done." Chrisean herself seemed to respond with another cryptic post, sharing a black screen with a caption, "Snakes always expose themselves when the grass gets cut." The internet connected the dots instantly. Chrisean was calling her own sister a snake at this point. The drama had spiraled beyond the family. Celebrities and influencers began weighing in. Rapper Sukihana tweeted, "Family be the first ones to betray you, SMH. Chrisean better watch her back." Meanwhile, reality TV star Tokyo Toni chimed in with a messy Instagram live, saying she'd always known the Rock sisters had toxic, jealousy issues. But the most shocking celebrity comment came from Blueface himself. Despite being behind bars, he managed to tweet from his account, likely via his team, some PPL finally waking up to who she really is. "Don't say I ain't warned y'all. Fans immediately interpreted this as him siding with Chastity and using the feud to taunt Chrisean. The move reignited outrage, with supporters flooding his mentions, calling him pathetic and obsessed. Meanwhile, Chastity doubled down. Instead of backing away from the storm, she leaned into it. On a second Instagram Live, she addressed the blue face rumors directly. "I don't need blue. I don't need none of them. But don't get it twisted, dino things. I've been quiet too long, and if people want to keep dragging my name, maybe it's time I start talking." Her words sent chills through the fan base. What did she know? And what would happen if she decided to actually spill? Blogs speculated endlessly. Some claimed Chastity had receipts about Chrisean's finances, alleging she wasn't as independent as she claimed. Others whispered about hidden family feuds that could paint a very different picture of the Rocks. One thing was certain: the feud wasn't simmering down. It was escalating to dangerous levels, and just when fans thought it couldn't get more shocking. Another twist dropped, this time from inside the Rock family itself. Chrisean's other sister, CHASITY, jumped into the fray. She posted a story saying, "Y'all don't know the half. This family been broken, and jail don't change nobody. Same drama, different day." The post poured gasoline on the fire, suggesting that the family division went deeper than just Chastity and Chrisean die now. The drama had spread beyond hip-hop blogs into mainstream outlets. TMZ ran with the headline, "CHRISEANROCK's sister released family feud explodes on social media." Shade Room commenters were treating the situation like a live soap opera, with thousands tuning in to every Rock sister update. And here's the cliffhanger. Fans began demanding that Chastity go live with full receipts. Rumors swirled that she had screenshots, videos, and personal stories that could flip the narrative about Chrisean completely. Some even claimed she had evidence tying Blueface and Chrisean's messy relationship to deeper family conflicts. If Chastity truly exposes what she claims to know, the Rock family won't just be in another fight, could be the biggest implosion of their brand yet. The question now, will Chastity actually spill the truth? Or is this all calculated clout chasing to steal her sister's spotlight? Because if she does spill, the fallout will be nuclear on the Rock family may never recover. By the time the Rock family feud spilled into the mainstream, the public wasn't just watching, they were choosing sides. The release of Chastity from jail had turned into a full-on social media battleground, and the reactions were louder, messier, and more divided than anyone expected. Social media explodes. Twitter was the war zone. Every hour, new hashtags were trending. Hashtag CHASITY home. Hashtag ChrisEan exposed. Hashtag Snake Sister. Hashtag Team ChrisEan. The timeline looked like a digital street fight, with fans dropping hot takes, memes, and screen-recorded lives like Ammunition.1. Viral tweet read, "Chastity walked out of jail and straight into drama. These Rock sisters never rest." Another countered, "Y'all act like Chastity the villain, but maybe she the only one bold enough to tell the truth." TikTok was even wilder. Creators stitched clips of Chastity's lives with Chrisean's cryptic posts, narrating the feud like it was a Netflix drama. Fan edits showed Blueface's tweets, Chastity's accusations, and Chrisean's reactions spliced together with ominous music. One TikTok calling the Rocks the first family of chaos racked up 10 million views in a single day. Instagram blogs, of course, ate it up. Pages like The Shade Room and Hollywood Unlocked turned the feud into headline after headline, with comment sections turning into mini riots. Celebrities were lurking to liking shady posts, leaving cryptic emojis, and fueling the speculation without saying too much. Fans, take sides. The fan base split into clear camps. Team Chrisean, loyal supporters insisted. Chastity was bitter and clout chasing. They argued Chrisean had done everything to provide for her family and didn't deserve betrayal. She, the breadwinner, the star, the one carrying the whole Rock name, how dare they go against her? One fan wrote, "Team Chastity." Others argued Chrisean had abandoned her family after fame. leaving them behind while she soaked up the spotlight. For them, Chastity was the truth teller, the only one willing to challenge her sister's fake narrative. The chaos lovers? And then there was the third camp, the fans who didn't pick a side. They just wanted drama. Their attitude was summed up perfectly in one viral tweet. "I don't care who's right. Just keep going live. This is better than TV." Celebrity commentary: the feud had gotten too big for celebs to stay quiet. Rapper Chrisean dropped a comment under a Shade Room post. "Family be the worst haters." Cardi B liked a tweet that read, "The Rock family always fighting, never uniting." Meanwhile, Blueface's manager Wack 100 allegedly commented under a blog, "Receipts always gone? Come out, watch." Even Lil Duval weighed in with a joke tweet. "I want Zeus Network to just put cameras in the Rock house and let us watch the chaos live." The tweet blew up with thousands of retweets because, at this point, fans agreed the Rocks were basically running their own unscripted reality show without even being paid for it. Industry concerns behind the entertainment value. Industry insiders started whispering about the fallout for Chrisean's career. Some music execs allegedly worried that nonstop family feuds could derail her momentum. One anonymous label rep told a blog, "People love the drama, but at some point it overshadows the music. If Chastity goes public with real dirt, it could damage Chrisean's brand permanently." At the same time, reality TV producers reportedly smelled opportunity. Rumors swirled that networks were already reaching out to the Rock family, dangling contracts for a potential series focused solely on their dysfunction. Public division gets ugly. The reactions weren't just digital. Streetwear brands started selling shirts with the line, "Blood don't mean loyalty after Chastity's live." Fans began tagging Chrisean in snake emojis. Others flooded Chastity's comments with clout chaser accusations. Things escalated to the point where fans were doxing each other in comment wars, exposing screenshots and personal info just to prove which sister was lying. That's how personal the feud had become for strangers watching online. The turning point tanned. Then came the real shocker. A petition began circulating online, demanding that Chastity and Chrisean sit down together on camera to air it all out. Tens of thousands of signatures poured in within 24 hours. Some wanted closure. Others wanted more chaos. But everyone agreed they needed to see these sisters face each other, live and uncut. The public had turned the Rock family feud into a spectacle, one they weren't going to let die down anytime soon. And just as the dust seemed to be settling, another revelation dropped, one that would take this family. Drama from messy to downright explosive. Because the final twist in this saga suggests that Chastity's release wasn't just a personal turning point, it may have set off a chain reaction that could either destroy the Rock family forever or finally expose secrets fans have been waiting to hear. Just when it seemed like the Rock sisters' feud couldn't get any more toxic, the final twist turned the drama from messy family beef into something far more dangerous. Late one night, a mysterious Twitter account dropped what it claimed were unreleased voice notes from Chastity's phone. In the clips, a woman sounding eerily like Chastity could be heard saying, "When I get out, I'm not holding nothing back. I got videos, I got messages, I got proof. Chrisean ain't who y'all think she is." The internet exploded. Was this the smoking gun? Did Chastity really have damning receipts that could dismantle Chrisean's carefully rebuilt image as a survivor, an artist, and now a mother? Blogs went into overdrive. Fans dissected every second of the audio. Some swore it was Chastity's voice. Others argued it was AI generated or planted by trolls to stir the pot. But regardless of its authenticity, the damage was already done. The possibility that Chastity was sitting on a vault of secrets became the new obsession. And then came the bombshell claim. Insiders whispered that Chastity had already been approached by a reality TV network, offering her a platform to tell her side of the story. True, it meant Chastity wasn't just threatening exposure for clout. She might be planning to monetize the feud in front of millions. Imagine it. Chastity on camera, spilling everything she knows about Chrisean, Blueface, and the family's darkest secrets. Fans were torn between excitement and horror, but here's the cliffhanger the Rock family itself seems to know. Something big is brewing. Chrisean posted a chilling story of her holding her son with the caption, "Protect what's mine at all costs." Minutes later, Chastity fired back with a cryptic tweet, "The truth always comes out. Y'all ain't ready." And just like that, the entire internet froze. Will Chastity actually release the alleged receipts? Is she plotting to destroy her sister's image for good? Or is this all build up for a staged reality TV moment designed to make the Rock family the most watched dynasty in hip-hop chaos? No one knows for sure. But one thing is undeniable. Chastity's homecoming didn't bring peace, it lit the fuse on a bomb that hasn't exploded. Yet. And when it does, it won't just shake the Rock sisters. It could destroy the entire family's reputation. Because if Chastity makes good on her threats, the Rock family feud will go down as one of the most explosive sagas the internet has ever seen. So here we are, Chastity Rock is home from jail. And instead of a quiet reunion, we're staring at the start of what could be the wildest family feud in hip-hop history. Secrets, betrayals, cryptic posts, and the looming threat of receipts that could flip everything we think we know about the Rock family upside down. But the question is, what happens next? Will Chastity really spill the truth she keeps teasing, or is this all hype to snatch back the spotlight from her sister? Can Chrisean keep her career, her family, and her image together while dealing with Blueface drama and sibling betrayal? And if the rumors of a reality show are true, do you think the Rock family should cash in on the chaos, or will that only make things even messier? Drop your answers in the comments right now. I want to know whose side you're on. Are you Team Chastity, waiting for her to expose everything? Or are you Team Chrisean, ready to defend her no matter what comes out? And don't forget to smash that like button if you live for this kind of drama. And hit subscribe, because trust me, this is just the beginning. If Chastity really does drop those receipts, I'll be here breaking it all down line by line, post by post, with every shocking twist you need to know. The Rock sisters aren't just trending. They're rewriting the playbook on how messy family drama can get when the whole world is watching. And the scariest part? The real explosion hasn't even happened yet. Stay tuned, because when it does, it's going to break the internet.